What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Lenovo Legion Go S with SteamOS and the Z1 Extreme chipset gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're gonna try out that Twisted Gallery game. And interestingly enough, it seems to know that this thing is powerful enough to barely play it. Unlike the Steam Deck that just said, nope, so unsupported. And that's just because it just isn't powerful enough. So, this thing we already know will play, or it should, unless SteamOS gets in the way, should be able to play at least at playable FPS at 720p level. But we'll still go and do high and medium and all that shit too. But this game doesn't seem to let me override the aspect ratio, so I think you have to do 16:10 in this game. I'll still try it, but we're probably gonna have to do 1080p, but at least that way it'll be apples to the Allies for a change, because normally I do the native 1200p on here, which is 16:10. Anyway though, let's stop blabbing, let's get to gaming.
Alright, so we're gonna do 1080p high first, which did not go well on the Windows handhelds, but I do believe that this still lost out, because even when we get to the 720p low, we don't get the same kind of FPS. We're always like 10 FPS below or so. So this is one of those instances where SteamOS just doesn't do so well with this kind of game. But at least we still get pretty playable FPS at the end and low anyway. But surprise, surprise, neither high nor medium are very great on this either. Well, even worse than the other one. So let's get some gameplay anyway. So now for 900p medium. This thing's still struggling to get into the teens, at least in the menu. I can't remember what it gets in game, but it's not great. That's all I remember. Alright though, I'd say it's about time for some gameplay. So now last up, 720p low, and I remember even the allies on this screen were getting like 30 FPS, and this thing's getting like 15. So that right there is not a good sign. And it can't even hit 30 in their initial like starting little room, but luckily once you get past that, it seems to be 30, 40 FPS. But still not great compared to the Windows allies. So something here hates Linux, or possibly maybe a different Proton version could fix that. Either way, gameplay time.
Alright, now for some camera recorded gameplay. And yeah, unfortunately, it definitely does not run as well on SteamOS. We were getting much better FPS on the Allies this time around. See? Who's that creepy motherfucker? So no, we will not continue on. That is an abnormality. Alright, this dude's hand's not sticking out this time. Alright, there's not a bunch of fire alarms. Everything here seems okay. Alright, I really don't see anything different this time. There probably is, I'm just missing it. But I'm going to attempt to exit. No door opened up. Alright, cool. I just don't see that. I don't see him giving me two normal ones in a row, you know? So I just feel like there's something messed up. I just don't see anything. He's got his arrow. There's no hot dog. Neither one of them are following me or moving their heads. I think all the tapes are here. All the stickers on the TV are here. There's no mini version of that set up on the table. This all looks the same. There's no evil dude hanging out in the vents. I don't trust it. I'm missing something. See? I don't know what it was, but I was definitely missing something. I'm not seeing any abnormalities this time. Alright, fuck it. We'll try it. We might have to start over, but we're going for it. Ah, fucked up.
So it looks like we're probably not going to win on the Lenovo here. Alright, everything looks okay, which means it's not. Nope, didn't work that time. Should have just gone through. Yeah, sometimes they do some really, really small stuff I don't notice in here. Still beating it 3 times though, so even if I don't beat it here, it's whatever, I don't care. Though it would have been cool to be able to beat it every single time on every single machine, you know? So we're just going to run through a couple times till we get to 2, and then we'll pay attention. Unless it's something painfully obvious. Or the ooh-ee-ah-ee cat. I actually want to experience that, like sound and all, next time. If it ever happens again. Maybe it's a one-time deal and then it never happens again. Who knows? That would be sad, but at least you guys will get to experience it. It'll be at a very low FPS. I don't remember that face being there. Yeah, see, that face is not normally there. See? There's even little things like that that I wasn't noticing before. So we're getting a little bit better here and there. And we won 3 times before, so it's not like I'm completely horrible at the game. Okay, looks good to me. But was it? That's the question. Apparently. Nope, that guy's not standing in the right position. And neither is he. Oh, because he shot the other dude in the face. And he's saying he did it. Understandable. What an asshole. Now, is the light always on the lamp? That's the one thing I can't remember. I'm going to try to pay more attention to that. But so far, besides that, everything else looks all good. Fuck it, I'm going for it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I failed! Big fat failure. Yeah, sometimes it's really, really, really small shit. Oh, wow. That's definitely some rain. Haven't had too much rain in a while, so we kind of needed it. Well, I never heard that sound before. Oh wait, yeah I did, it was just that, okay. Okay, that like rain lasted like 5 seconds. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna go back this way. Yeah, I think the light is always on. I mean, I think everything is good. Again, I don't see anything. There probably is something, so we're probably going to be right back where we started, but... Yep. Should have gone with my gut and turned the other way. Whatever. We did not win on the Lenovo. Let's wrap on up.
Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Twisted Gallery on the Lenovo Legion Go S with SteamOS and the Z1 Extreme chipset. And SteamOS definitely hinders this particular game because we were getting much better performance on the Allies this time around. We were getting anywhere once we got out of the main lobby. The main lobby was like right around 30 FPS on both. This one couldn't even hit 30 FPS. And then in the other areas, in the actual normal part of the game, it seemed like it was in the high 30s, mid 40s, and sometimes even hit like low 50s. So definitely not a win for this thing. Although it at least barely gives you playable FPS on 720p low, unlike the Steam Deck, which just cannot get playable FPS at all. But that means if they could get it a little more efficient on Linux, I think even the Steam Deck might be able to get close to playable FPS. I mean, if this one was that far behind the other one. But that is what it is. Like I said, sometimes SteamOS does not always win, and this is one of those instances. But in any case though, that is all for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.